So let's continue with the reported speech, right? We began the reported speech with the description of reported speech and reporting speech, that is direct speech and indirect speech. I hope the two concepts are clear to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then we had discussed some examples, and now this is the part one of the reported speech, where we had discussed in the beginning that there are not many things which are changed when we transform a direct speech into indirect speech. Of all those things which are subject to change, the one thing is change in tense form, right? We discussed that yesterday. Let's see. Yes. So this table we had discussed, where you were told that the changes actually happen when the reporting verb is in the past tense. Because when the reporting verb is in the past tense, then present is also changed into past. Past is also changed into past. It is past, but it is another form of the past tense. So do remember, this is what you have to learn by heart, or you must remember on your tips, that simple present is changed into simple past, present continuous into past continuous, present perfect tense is changed into past perfect tense, present perfect continuous into past perfect continuous. And with this reporting verb in the past form, if the sentence, if the speech has simple past, then it is changed into past perfect. If it is past continuous, then it is changed into past perfect continuous tense. But if it is in past perfect tense or past perfect continuous tense, then there is no change in the tense form. When you transform it into indirect speech, then also it remains past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense as well. I hope the clarity is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you must be thinking that I have not given the future tense here. Why? Because when the reporting verb is in the future tense, then again there is no change in the tense when we are transforming it into the reported speech. I'll take up those examples also, right? Similarly, when yesterday we had discussed those pieces of conversation, there we discussed when the reporting verb is in the present tense, then also there is no change in the tense form while transforming it into the reported speech. So one thing you must remember, and more, that the changes happen only when the reporting verb is in the past tense, right? When it is said or told. When it is says, no change. When it is will say, no change. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now this particular slide, that tells you that in which situations there would be no change in the tense form. I've already told to you, but a few more things would be highlighted here. So just observe carefully, and if any doubt, do ask me. When direct speech is in past perfect tense, it remains past perfect tense only in indirect speech. We discussed. I just told you, or you want to go revisit the previous slide?
No, ma'am.
When direct speech is in past perfect continuous tense, it remains past perfect continuous only in indirect speech also. Just a few minutes before I give you example. Is it okay, or you want to visit the previous slide?
No, it's okay.
Okay, fine. If the reporting verb is in present or future tense, as I just told you, there will be no change of tense form in the indirect speech. I'm coming to that. If a statement in the direct speech is a universal truth, or it indicates a habitual action till the reporting time, there will be no change of tense form in the indirect speech. Now, what is a universal truth? For example, the teacher said, Earth is round, right? Your friends say, what did the teacher say in the class? You are reporting, the teacher told that the earth is round. Why won't you change it into was?
Ma'am, because it's universal truth that earth is round.
Yes, because earth's shape never changes. It's a universal fact. Similarly, we say the sky is blue. Yes, the sky is blue. When the sky is gray, it is due to some other reasons. But the actual color of sky is blue. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so this is universal truth. And now a habitual action. A habitual action is I get up early in the morning every day. Every day, it is habitual action. She said, I get up early in the morning every day. Now, what did she say? She told she gets up early in the morning every day. Why I didn't say got up? Because got up meaning she got up in the past. But then if it is got up, it can't be every day, isn't it? Because every day is not the thing of past. It is forever. It is for always. So that's how this is an habitual action. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, in the coming slides, you will see the examples for C and D, right? So this was something not to forget. Okay, if the reporting verb is in present or future tense. Now look at the sentences. Rahul says to Mehul, I want to tell you a secret. Rahul says is which tense?
Ma'am, says present.
Present tense, right? So reporting verb here is present tense. And the sentence, the direct speech, that is also present tense. Okay. Now, how do you change this reporting verb? Says is changed into tells, right? So reporting verb is changed. Says is changed into tells, but you see that its tense is not changed. Anyway, reporting verb, the tense of the reporting verb, we cannot change and we should not change. We have to change the rest of the sentence according to the tense of the reporting verb, but we cannot change the tense form of the reporting verb, right? Says is changed into tells, but it remains present tense. Since it is present tense, the sentence will remain present only. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
With some changes, yes, that inverted commas and commas, they are removed. I is changed into he because he refers to Rahul, right? And then want is changed into wants, but that does not mean that the tense is changed. Why want is changed into want?
Ma'am, your voice is not audible.
I said, why is want changed into wants?
Ma'am, because it's present tense, so.
It is present tense, but Anmol, I want is also present tense. Here it becomes wants because the subject is he and he is singular number. I is singular number, but with I and you, we always say want. That is plural verb, right? Just as we say they want, we want. With I also I want, with you also you want. But if it is he or she, it would be he wants, she wants, right? He plays, she plays, but I play. He is singular, she is singular, But I is also singular, yet we say play, because this is the rule in grammar. I hope it is clear
Yes, ma'am.
that he wants to tell him a secret. Now the sentence formation has been changed, but the tense has not been changed. It is present here. It is present in the transformed sentence as well. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If the statement in the direct speech is a universal truth, or it indicates a habitual action, I've already told you, the teacher told that earth is round. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now here is the exercise for practice. See this. You are familiar with these kinds of practices. Okay. You will give me the answer and I will write your answer here. Fine. You have to change these very sentences. Read the question. Finish the given sentences in reported speech. Mind the introductory sentences and backshift of tenses. See the example. Henry said Greg is feeding the dog. Henry told me Greg was feeding the dog. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's begin now. Fine. Yes. Tim said she works in an office.
She worked in an office.
She
Worked
worked
in an office.
an office, right? Oh, sorry. Correct? Okay. Jessica said, I'm going to clean the room.
Jessica told me that she was going to clean the room.
Yes. Jeff said, they like the song.
They liked the song.
They liked the song. Okay. Ian and Marvin, they said we need new shoes.
They need new shoes.
They need? Are you
New-
sure it would be they need? You are changing it into the past. So what will be the past form of need?
I don't know what is the past form of need.
No, you just try. Don't say you don't. Okay, you have to try better. Yes, say something. Just try.
They want,
No, just tell me the past form of need.
needed.
Right. See, you knew this. Right?
Needed
So
new shoes.
don't say you don't know. You must try because you don't know that you know the correct answer. Okay. They
Needed
needed
new shoes.
new shoes. Right? Okay. Kathy, he can speak English.
He could speak Spanish.
Sorry, Spanish. He could speak Spanish. Yes. Okay. Teacher said Rachel has never been to Philadelphia.
Rachel had never been to Philadelphia.
Right? Okay. Lucy said the train didn't arrive on time. Do it very carefully now. Lucy said the train didn't arrive on time. You see that first 6 sentences that you did, the direct speech, this was in present tense. And now please observe carefully, this one is in the past tense. The train didn't arrive on time.
The train hadn't arrived on
Very
time.
good. Right, very good. Correct. I am sitting on the chair. Emma said, I am sitting on the chair.
She was sitting on a chair.
Right. She was sitting on the chair. Right? Okay. Nick said, Walter doesn't eat meat.
Nick told us that Walter didn't eat meal.
Correct. Very correct. Good. Yes. Holly said, Abby and Nathan will travel to Alaska.
Ma'am, this is in future form.
Yes. This is the future tense. Now you see that one thing. The speech is the future, but you just see the reporting verb. Remarked. Remarked is past tense. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Abby and Nathan were traveled.
Just repeat this. Abby and Nathan.
Would travel to the Alaska.
Right, exactly. Would travel to Alaska. Got it? Right? You got confused here, Anmol, that this sentence is in future tense. Definitely. But do remember that the tense here would be changed according to the tense of this reporting verb. All right? So when it is past tense, then future would also be changed into the past tense. But if this reporting verb is in the future or present, then it will not change. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you made a very good attempt. Still, I would like you to see your score. Oh, wow. 100% correct. Wonderful. Clap for yourself. Right. Okay. Yeah. Any doubt here?
No, ma'am.